dry swing, and every dry swing is different. Okay? Okay, then he's going to go to inside pitch, and he holds. He holds, so he's posing, he's making sure he's balanced. Okay, if he's falling in or falling off or pulling off, he'll know. We want him to hold that pose, check himself out, make sure he's balanced. Next thing, inside pitch. Okay, we'll do drills off the tee on this stuff as well. Now, inside pitch, we want to square the bat up at point of contact. Here's the critical point on inside pitch. All the mechanics at point of contact are the same. Okay? All we're going to do is bring the bat back slow, stop. We need to reduce this space from hands to chest. If we don't, and the guy's throwing 79, 82, 85, we'll never get there. We'll never get there. We will hit the ball down on the handle. So, we've got to adjust our swing on a guy that's bringing it up and in a little bit. So as Colin comes back, he draws his knuckles across his chest. That's an analogy I use. It's been working with the guys for most of the guys, so I keep using that. If it stops working with the next generation of hitters, I got to come up with another analogy so they can cue in on that, and it's a learning process for them. So let's start from inside pitch again. Inside pitch again. Let's trace his hand, and he's tracing his own hand. Look, he's leading with the knob, and he's squaring up, and now he can get the fat part of the bat on the inside pitch. If he goes the long way, he'll look where his hands are, and look where the pitch is coming. He'll never get there. If he does get there, it's a foul ball, just what the pitcher wants. He gets the strike on us. So, show us the inside pitch. Okay? Boom, square it up, and you watch highlights of these spring games, and you can say, geez, no other guy got a great shot to left field line or left center. Look how he dragged those knuckles across and got there, and you'll see it throughout the highlights. And I love watching the highlights because they show you all the best hits and how the batter gets squared up to the ball regardless of location. So you take your inside swing, pose, perfect. Okay, outside pitch. And we'll show you the drills on the tee in a second. Outside pitch, we got to let the ball travel, okay? And we usually talk about the back tip, okay? And as Colin goes to the outside pitch, okay, that's where our power is, left center for Colin, for a lefty. Again, the basic mechanics are the same. Front elbow slightly bent, knuckles are lined up, palm up, palm down, back elbows at 90 degrees, hip is starting to rotate, back leg is driving. We're closed on the front side, firm with the front leg. Eyes are stationary. Okay? As he draws back, as you see, the hands come away from the chest a little bit more on an outside pitch. The key critical point is the ball travels. It's deep in the zone. If he hits it out here for Colin or any lefty, that's a ground ball to the right side of the infield. He's trying to drag. He rolls over. Okay? The ball's out here. So we let the ball get deep. And then he takes his dry swing. Here's a critical point I like to teach the guys. Colin, put your arms out as if you were an 8th grade hitter before you came in the program. Okay, I want you to hold it right there. And here, you can teach them real quickly this point right here. Okay, Colin, hold that right there. Okay, the bigger the swing, the more the arms get away from the body. Watch how much power you have. That's the best you got. Hold it there. Ready? Hold. That's all you got? Yes. Okay. Okay, go to the point of contact. Okay, now I want you to hold it. Ready? Where do you think his power is? Right there. And that's that back arm really punching the ball and being in that position. Hello? As long as it's not my phone. Okay? So those are some things. And when I'm in the third base coach's box and I look in the on-deck circle, the guy on double deck, I look to see the dry swings. Because if every dry swing's the same, okay, and then he gets up to the plate and the ball's inside, outside, high or low, the guy's not training his muscles properly. Okay? If we go to a low pitch, ball's at the top of the knee, he goes to point of contact, okay, and right here, a little lower, okay, right here, all we're thinking on a low pitch is get underneath it a little bit and don't beat it into the ground. We're not looking to pop it up, but we're looking to get into that line drive trajectory and get a little lift on it. Okay? If we go to high pitch, okay, top of the zone, some umpires, we know the strike high pitch is here, but at the high pitch, we're trying to stay on top of the ball so we don't pop it up in this case. Okay, we're trying to get it back down into our line drive trajectory. Okay, so if he takes two dry swings, one low and one high, okay, and then he goes to the high one, there you go. So we're hitting all parts of the zone. Some Major League ball clubs will get a guy like Colin in the program, an A ball, and say, you know, Colin, you're only swinging at pitches down and in. Fastball, curveball, changeup. That's your pitch. That's where your strength is. Anything else, don't swing at it. If you swing at it, it's a $25 fine. I've had guys that have played minor league baseball and that's happened. Okay? That's not our philosophy. Our philosophy is we're going to hit the ball in the zone regardless of the location of the pitch in the zone. And we're going to drive it to right center, left center. We're going to take the high pitch, the low pitch, the upper pitch, and put the ball in play. And if you were in last week's presentation, you can see how this all formulates together. Okay. First things first. Who's up? Let's go. Your check. Come on in. I really like to hit this one. Let's take it right in the face. Give me a bucket. One bucket. Come on in. Okay, first thing we're going to do is your check. Let's go with the inside pitch. Okay, that probably is the most difficult. And we position him in a manner in which his lead hand is just touching the top of the ball. Okay? As he positions himself, you take your dry swing, right? Okay? He does a great job with this. I had a chance to work with him on Wednesday nights out in the sports barn, and he really grasps the concept. He's done a nice job with it thus far. The better he gets, the more difficult we make it for him. Okay? So here's the inside pitch. Let's see. Now when he gets squared at a point of contact, gets squared up. Okay? And what we're trying to do is make that ball right off the pitcher's forehead. No offense, Coach Landsley. But we're trying to drive it right back up the middle. Because in a game situation, if we can get squared up, we've got a better chance for consistency. Okay? So let's take it back. Go ahead. He watches his own mechanics. Not bad. Got a little pull on it. Let's see if we pull those hands in a little tighter. Pulls those hands right across his chest. He's cheating. Oh, even better. See, he just had an improvement. Right, 3 feet. That's a base hit or maybe an out. Now, he got pretty good at that. Well, the first one's an out. The second one's a base hit. Okay, so now he's going to tighten up even more because he knows the pitchers in the Suburban Council can bring it inside a little bit. Okay, that's a strike. Go ahead. Checks himself out nice and slow. He's training his muscles. Okay, even better. Now, here's a little tip. Once they start to understand the concept, I'll say, let me help you out a little bit. When you're up there and you see that inside pitch coming, think about clearing the hip. Get the hip out of the way. Get the hip out of the way, and then bring the knuckles, and you'll be clear front side a little better. That's a tough pitch to hit. Even with aluminum bat, it's a tough pitch to hit. He's got great mechanics. He slows it right down. Okay, not bad. That's a tough pitch, but you understand the concept. Got the crack. Come on. Okay, we're going outside pitch. Outside pitch. From your position, you can't see it, but Johnny will line up his bat on his back hit. Okay, Johnny basically, he's really not a full hitter. When he gets in trouble, when he tries to full pitches. Okay, so we keep working on him on making sure his mechanics are sound and going the other way. But you position the tee on the back hit. Okay, Johnny's going to line it up. He's going to go to point of contact. Get it on the fat part. Get it on the fat part. There you go, a little adjustment. So we're driving this ball for a right-handed hitter between the first and second base. Okay, he brings it back nice and slow. Checks himself out. Okay, that's a base hit to the right side. He'll do it again. Now, if you have a kid that's still rolling over, he's still rolling over on the outside pitch. Okay, he rolled over a little bit on that, so I'm going to help him. I'm going to show him how important it is to let the ball travel. This ball is actually past his hip. Did it look better? Mechanics were together. Okay, if you keep having problems, back them up even more. Let me run a test on John. He never did this before. Okay, I like to experiment. That's an outside pitch. I want you to hit it the other way. You see a lot of that, don't you? Okay? He can't get there. He fires, he launches too soon, and he can't drive to the right side on the outside pitch. So again, that much more important to let the ball travel deep and take it the other way. Those are base hits. Great job. Get out of it. Hammer! Who's got the hammer? Come on, come on. Johnny's up again? Okay. Okay, this is a drill. I like to pick up various tools at various clinics that we go to. This is probably not even a foot and a half, maybe it's 2 feet long. Okay, you got to shorten it up a little bit. And we're going to take them right down the middle, John, so let's get a little tighter. Okay? And you say, well, what's this for? You never swing a bat like that. No, but you can check the mechanics again, and now it's hand-eye coordination on front arms and then back arm. Okay? It's okay? This is tough, and it will be extremely difficult. You can do this with your own bat by choking up on it. Great job. Okay, come on. Let's go, what was that? Front arm? Let's go back arm. Okay, now if you have pitchers and they're dragging their elbow, this is going to hurt their elbow and drop them down with poor mechanics. Okay, you got to underneath that one. That's okay. And if we're going 8 reps, we'd like to see 8 line drives right up the middle on this case. Okay, nice job. Zing back. Who's got the zinger? This is a tool that we like because it gives us consistent feedback. We should hear this exactly when we're hitting the wiffle ball. Okay, we pick this up here and go down and do it again. Okay, if you get a guy that drops or tilts, you'll hear that noise before it happens. Now, Nick's got to get his knuckles lined up a little bit. He's having a tendency to get turned over with big knuckles or lined up. We want the knock knuckles lined up. Okay? So Nick's got to keep squeezing the towel and get those knuckles lined up properly. I personally feel you can't hit the outside pitch, nor really the inside pitch with power if your knuckles aren't properly aligned. Okay? Where are you going? The outside pitch? Okay? Check out the mechanics. You can tighten this up a little bit. Right there. Okay, bring it back slow. Check your hands. See the pitcher? Nice job. Okay, that sound should be happening at the same time. Check your knuckles. Check your knuckles. I'd like you to bring that top wrist. There you go. Check the pitcher. Excellent. Nice job. Get out. What do we got over there? Short back. Come on, Miller. Chris Miller, left-handed hitter. Football, baseball guy, as Nick is as well. This is a short bat. Okay, it chops it off, but it's got, and this is talking about staying compact. Chris has a tendency to extend himself because he wants to hit the ball with a right field fence. Okay, he's going to be a much more successful hitter with more consistency if he can continue to stay short and get in that power position each and every time. Chris is gradually getting better with balls to left center. The ball's on the outside part of the plate, not trying to pull it and sending it the other way. But this will keep him short and compact, this bat, because it's not 33 inches long. Go ahead, go to contact. Yep, go right down the middle. We'll start right down the middle. How's that? Go to contact. Okay. Okay, rolled over a little bit. That's been Chris's tendency. Okay. Yes, we'd like to see some line drives over right field fence, but we'd like to see more consistency. There's line drives to left center and right center. The home runs will just happen if he makes solid contact. Okay, there you go. Great adjustment. And all I did was move the tee back just a little bit. So now he's at the proper contact. Let's go outside pitch, but we're really not going outside that much because that's a short back. Let's see how Chris is progressing. Good power on the back side, that elbow. Nice job. Okay, what do we got next? Flat back. Come on. Mike Casita, we went to the technology and asked them to do us a favor. Okay, then we have a flat back. Guy has problems with knuckles lining up properly, you'll know, because the rotation will be incorrect. And we set this up, there's about 4 or 5 of these stations over here. Okay, and as I'm throwing in the tunnel, go ahead. As I'm throwing in the tunnel, this T-work is going. Go right down center. Okay, you square it up. Now this flat back, let's check his knuckles, make sure we're set. Mike will catch himself. Square up a little bit. There you go. Okay, good balance. Nice job. Okay. These guys start to understand their swings a little bit, and they start communicating with me, and our verbalization, our communication is, we're on saying the same thing, and they know what they're striving for. Okay, even with the flat back, if their knuckles are incorrect, we'll know on the outside pitch. Okay, Mike goes to the back tip, he's going to take it the other way. Square it up, see, you got to adjust a little bit. Okay, bring it back slow. Okay, rolled over a little bit. Okay, so what I would do with him, bring it back. If he gets good at this, I'll move it up to that back tip again. There you go. Much better. And you can just see it. You can see it when it's right, and you can kind of tell something's off when it's wrong. And everything happens quickly. So I'm starting to get the younger guys to understand what their swings are, and I think they're starting to understand their swings a little bit. One of the first drills, Colin and Doc, why don't you come on up? I can take that out. This is one drill we do. One drill we do is the butt drill. Colin, we got him bunting a little bit more this last year. We got a couple of hits and put pressure on the offense. And he's become, because he's worked on it, he's become a better bunter. Bunting is a big part of baseball, and the mechanics and the technique teach us. But the first thing, this is one station. The first thing we do is ask the batter to move up in the plate. Actually, move the plate back there. So you got room. We ask her to move up in front of the plate. So at that point, we got a better angle on putting the ball in play. And then Colin is just going to bunt a little firmer. Okay, and he's working both sides. The mechanics are knees are bent, top of the zone, elbows extended, out in front, so you can see the ball hit the bat. And then we got the directional over the bottom hand. Okay, and then the next part of that page is take a strike, hit by pitch. Take a strike, hit by pitch. Go ahead, run the drill. Okay, we teach our guys how do you take a hit by pitch and get used to it. I should have looked up this week how many hit by pitches we had last year, but we had a ton of them. And as far as we're concerned, on base percentage. Okay, talk about passing the baton to the next guy in the lineup. Hit by pitch is critical. Okay, now we don't want to jump in front of the pitch, but if we're going to get hit, hey, pitcher, this is my batter's box. If you want to hit me, go right ahead. The next guy's going to take one off the forehead. That's the approach we have. Okay.